in his case. So this is a little bit new, this tournament. It's a best 2 out of 3 in each round, and the winner moves on to the next round. But if you lose, there is no second chance. We have no bonus bracket this time around. You lose one match, you are out of the tournament.
Hmm. So interesting. It looks like we're starting off, and both runners are on their way to level 3. Sparko getting really lucky with a early bomb drop.
As did Dark Magician, also getting a bomb drop from the Blue Moblins, but it looks like it is going to be Sparkover with the whole shot going into level 3. And what do you know? We have level 3 behind level 3. Well, Chad, you know what to do about that one.
Exactly. And looks like we have Pulse Voices there to deal with.
Ooh, we have a two-headed Gleok as well, and there is a shutter door to the south, so if you want to progress to that room, you got to defeat this two-headed Gleok. And Sparkover going to go for it with that beam sword. If this is not a segmented level 3, Dark Magician has found his item, but it is a segmented level 3.
Yep. Sparko was getting some good shots, and we'll see if her practice with 3 first runs pays off with this Gleok.
Yes, and it's the map. Triple segmented level 3. Holy Toledo, contestants name that inkpot. But look at this. Dark Magician right away with the silver arrow.
Wow. Not even 2 minutes into the seed, and we got silvers.
$1.15, he went into that staircase and finds the silver arrows. That is something you don't see every day. And Sparkover now into this reverse C room. This appears to be one of the transport staircases if it does push. So yeah, silver arrows in level 3. So now Dark Magician looking for the second item, which is going to be on the ground. But because this is triple segmented, boy, it could be anywhere. And there's that. I want to see that second item be in the 2 off.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where the other item is going to be. There's going to be a floor item in level 3 as well.
Well, Sparkover's in the Triforce room. She doesn't know it, but she's in the Triforce room right now. If she can clear this last blue dart nut and the Pole's voice. Oh, but that is a bop that she couldn't afford to take. No!
Ouch. Yeah, that blue dart
Sparkover
nut
getting
snuck up on
little
her.
bit. Yep, got a little bit too frisky with that dark nut, so back to start she goes. Every time you get hit by a blue dark nut or a Pole's voice, you lose 2 hearts. Dark Magician getting a clock drop in that orange dart nut room, and he got a heart drop. Now he's got this dart nut room to contend with, and still looking for the second item. It could be here. Now, that's a tough break for Sparkover. She didn't know, but the room she just died in was the Triforce room.
Yeah, well, now that she's going to the top part of level 3, she might find the compass as well. Looks like Dark Magician will be now. He knows that is the Triforce room. So he'll probably be taking that on. Last enemy drops the clock, of course.
Yep, as I like to say. I don't always get the clock. When I do, it's after I've killed the last enemy in a room. Stay fighting, my friends. That's right, he is the most interesting hero in the world.
Isn't that from like a Dos Equis commercial?
That's exactly what it's from, Dos Equis. Yes, very good. Sparkover going to take the transport staircase, going to take her to the J of this funny-shaped ink plot. Meanwhile, Dark Magician clears that room, picks up his first Triforce of the match. Let's see if he decides to go back in there for the second item, or if he's going to hit that gamble. He's going to gamble, leaving the second item behind. We'll see if it comes back to haunt him in the end.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a smart move, just because when you have a triple segmented level, you don't know where that floor item is going to be. And I always like to, particularly if it's the first level, come back with better swords or defense upgrades later. You can probably get it a lot quicker if you need to.
Sparkover getting a nickel drop from that Pole's voice, and we have the magical key as the ladder item on the coast.
I like that strat of world wrapping, even if you don't have the ladder, just to find out what that item is.
Yeah, that was a good wrap around right there. He couldn't get to the any key, of course, because he does not have the ladder to grab it. But yeah, that is good information early on that Dark Magician just got. And no question in my mind, he will be going back for that any key, especially if this turns out to be one of those key-starved seeds tetra.
Yeah, exactly. We've been seeing a lot of key-starved seeds recently. Oh no! Dark Magician taking a death right outside the entrance to level 1. So he's going to have to go back to start and try it again.
Sparkover sees the bomb upgrade 1 rupee shy of its vanilla price, but only has 1/9 of the rupees to make that purchase. So no dice for the bomb upgrade, but you can always go back if it comes down to one of those resource-heavy seeds.
On the bright side, it looks like she's found the silver arrow, so it's going to pick up those really quickly. Oh no, another death for Dark Magician. Yeah, this is going to be, overworld deaths can definitely play a factor.
And Sparkover getting her silver arrows, so she has now half of the puzzle pieces needed to defeat Ganon. I haven't been looking at Dark Magician's screen. There must be some nasty enemies guarding that vanilla level 1 spot. Well,
Yeah,
Blue Gorillas certainly qualify, but what else do we have? More Gorillas. Well, that explains it. Every time you get hit by a boomerang, regardless of the color, you're going to lose a full heart. Hitting the blue Gorilla's body costs a full heart as well. An orange Gorilla body, it's half a heart. And we have level 2.
This is,
and it's segmented. And we have Lionels.
Lionels. Uh-oh.
Oh, and 8 blue Lionels. Boy, good luck trying to do a block clip here. I mean, if he could do a reverse block clip, he's got an opening. He's going to try. He's got to watch out for the swords. Oh, that's nasty.
Wow, and I thought the reverse clip in level 9 is hard to do.
Yeah, with all those blue wizards. Yeah, I totally agree there, Tetra. But yeah, when you have 8 blue Lionels and they each do 2 hearts of damage, both their body and their sword beams, it's tough. But he gets it there. Way to go. So he gets through that staircase. Again, level 2 is segmented because there's normally no items behind staircases in the vanilla game. Now, if this was his second quest logic, it could be an item.
Yeah,
we have a map.
Unfortunately, there's a map there, and it looks like...
I want to see this plot. Ooh. So that's required. That room is required. That's a nasty ink blot. Contestants, name it.
It's kind of like antlers for a reindeer.
Oh, I know what this is.
No? What do you think?
I know what... I'll tell you what this is. It's Airwolf. The helicopter, and it's dropping a bomb on the enemy.
Well, it looks like it didn't take DM very long to find the Tringle. Is he going to gamble? No, he's not.
I'm a little surprised simply because of the heavy combat. I mean, he did get lucky with that reverse clip. Let's see if he can get lucky a second time. He does!
Ooh. Well
wow. Done. Give him props. That was amazing. Well done for Dark Magician to do the clip not once but twice under pressure. So now he's going to be looking for the 2 items, which are both going to be on the ground. Sparkover clears the room that had the Triforce, and she's on the board now.
Yeah, she was doing some really smart strats to leave the room, save her progress, so that way that blue Dark Knight wouldn't get the best of her again.
By the way, I said that Airwolf was the ink blot. That shows my age right there.
Yeah, that's good because I don't know what Airwolf is. So
it was an '80s TV show, and they had this helicopter. I've never seen the show. I know very little about it, but I know enough about it. And it has a pretty cool theme song too.
Cool.
Sparkover also leaving the second item behind, so it looks like neither runner is going to gain an edge or a disadvantage by leaving level 3 early. Oh my goodness gracious, talk about markups here. We've got double your prices for the 4-pack of bombs and a 20% markup on the blue candles. That is yucky.
Yeah, that's an expensive candle. I guess it's not holiday shopping special time in Hyrule.
No, it's more like everything must go, but we're going to jack up the price because it's about to become obsolete kind of prices.
Looks like we might have a potential ladder block in level 2. Meanwhile, that looks like exactly where Sparko is going to be heading.
Yep, going to head for that same level 2. Yeah, that ladder block could prove to be... Ooh, and we have a Mugger room, and he could spend the heart!
He doesn't even need to because he was in the room to the left already. Oh no, Sparko taking another death. Oh gosh, that level 1 screen with all those Gorillas is giving both of our players a really tough time.
Hey Tetra, do you see something inside that Gibdo? It was the bow. Gibdo swallowing the bow, and now Dark Magician has everything he needs to kill the beast, and he's got a weapon to take care of those Pulse voices. Boy, what a find.
Wow, that's and also a 4 HP or 4 damage weapon is really big at this stage of the game. So Sparko isn't too far behind though. She'll probably be finding the bow as long as she can get through that room with the 8 blue Lionels.
Now this is going to really test her skills right here. I don't know if she is adept at the reverse block clip. Looks like she's going to try it though. She's got an opening, but she's got to hurry.
On the bright side, if you need to start over, it's not too far from your start. So
yeah, because this is a required room because it's just a 2-room segment. Now we're looking for the second item. Nice clip there. Didn't give up there and didn't take any damage. So now we'll see what she decides to do when she finds that Triforce very early. Now we have the orange Lionels, and they rolled up.
Ooh.
A bomb or a silver arrow is not going to take them down because they normally have 4 HP, which normally a silver arrow or a bomb would be enough to take it down. But they are beefy boy orange Lionels. No drop here, and Dark Magician is starting to run out of rooms here. It's almost starting to look like perhaps either the 4-headed Gleeok or that one ladder-blocked room could have that second item. Sparkover gets the Triforce out of level 2. It's a big decision here. She is going back, and it is the right move.
Yeah, she doesn't know it yet, but yeah, it's looking like it's probably either ladder blocked or Lionel blocked in the other item in level 2. Don't know which one yet.
Yep, or yeah, it could be Lionel blocked as well. We'll see. Nope, they did not roll down to 4 because blue Lionels normally have 6 HP, so they either rolled to neutral, 5, 7, or 8. Hard to tell with 2 bombs though, but Dark Magician doing the right thing here. He's bombing one at a time, clearing the room, exiting, and then coming back. That locks the room in place, but unfortunately, Sparkover takes a death. Back to start she goes, and there goes an
oh! Ouch.
Getting stabbed in the side there, and Dark Magician will have to go back to start and try again.
Yeah, these Lionel, this is turning into a pretty heavy combat seed, it looks like.
Yeah, he may give up, and you kind of can't fault him at this point. You've only got 3 hearts, you have no defense, you only have a wood sword, and silver arrows aren't enough to take care of orange Lionels. Come back when you're more equipped, if necessary.
Ouch, Sparko taking another death from those Lionels. Was trying to use a bomb, but just didn't get enough clearance from them.
Yeah, unfortunately, she decided to give that orange Lionel a great big hug, but that cost you 1 heart, and that was all she had left, so she'll have to try it again.
Oh.
And now Dark Magician seeing that expensive bomb shot, but has no rupees to his name. So even if he wanted bombs, he's got no cash. He's gonna check to see if we have the power bracelet in its normal spot. Not just its normal spot, its normal Armos as well. Chat, you know what to do about that one.
So it looks like Dark Magician's going to be heading over to level 6. Sparko is using bomb strats and finding out, unfortunately, that 1 bomb is not going to take care of them.
Yeah, it's really a tough break here. Now, Dark Magician gets to go to vanilla level 6. And I'll tell you, the Power Bracelet may not be the most spectacular item in the world, but early on when you don't have the recorder, are you kidding me? We have behind vanilla level 6's spot, level 6. Once again, chat, you know what to say about that.
This seed doesn't seem randomized enough, does it?
I know, right? Well, Dark Magician had to spend the only key he had and had to find the bomb hole. Did find a bomb hole, but is now going to take care of these wall masters. Which, by the way, rolled low. 1 wooden sword does the trick. Unfortunately, Dark Magician does not get a drop. There's a key for Dark Magician. Sparkover trying to find the items here. Well, there's the compass. She already has the Triforce, though.
Now, if I remember correctly, the bow was in sort of the bottom part of the antlers.
Oh, look at this.
Or
Dark Magician finds the wand on the ground here in level 6. That's a huge find. That's just another combat weapon he can have that does 2 hit points of damage, and it's very useful against Dark Nuts and Pole's voices and for doing the wand trick on Patras.
well, they've definitely been getting some good offense so far this seed.
Absolutely. The offense has been nice. I mean, obviously having a better sword would be a little bit nicer. Having a ring would be nice as well. But artillery has not been a problem for these runners. And now Sparkover sees that bow swallowed in that... did she grab it?
Pick it up.
Oh, there's a mugger room. And yes, you got to do it, Dark Magician. Spend that heart. You go into zombie link strats, but it doesn't cost you any of your
Sparko did pick it up. Nice.
Nice. So Sparkover was able to snag it just before she took that death. That's very important there. And like Dark Magician is going to leave that second item behind. So we're pretty much level pegging.
That's what I call yoink strats, when you basically just yoink. Usually it's a key, but in this case a bow.
Kind of reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark when Indiana Jones is yoinking the idol by putting the sandbag there, but unfortunately it didn't work.
Okay, so we're starting to see a little route divergence. Dark Magician headed west after level 2. Sparko's probably going to be heading over to the forest and vanilla level 2. So it's going to be interesting to see which one of these is closer to the path they're going to want to take. Dark Magician finding our Lord and Savior, Lord Banana, in level 6.
But he's not going to be hailing to that banana. He leaves that wooden boomerang behind. A little bit tip of boomerangs here is that boomerangs can stun many of your enemies, including Dig Dogger segments. And if some of these enemies rolled -2 or even -1 HP that normally have 1 HP, you can kill those enemies with the boomerang. But when you have the wand 16.5 minutes in, that boomerang really doesn't do you much good. Of course, there's 2 varieties, the wooden boomerang and the magical boomerang. And Tetra, I don't like that medium secret.
Yeah, it's not laws approved.
No. 30, of course, is the vanilla value. It's anywhere between 25 and 40 rupees. The mean would be 32.5. So seeing a 28 rupee medium secret is a little bit pause for concern here. This is where the small secret's going to be. How much is that going to be worth? 15. Well, that makes up for the medium secret a bit.
Ooh, meanwhile, Dark Magician's trapped himself in a room of blue dark nuts, and he's got to be careful. Ooh, using those iframes to his advantage.
Man, these dodges are something else. And he's trying to conserve on his bombs. Uh-oh, got a little bit too frisky with that blue dart. Now he's down to 1 heart and no more beam sword.
Oh my gosh, Sparko taking a death like pixels away from the entrance to level 2. Oh, so painful seeing those deaths like that. Ugh.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Super Bowl where the Titans were 1 yard short of tying it up going into overtime, and he gets tackled at the 1 yard line. You hate to see that, folks.
So close yet so far.
Indeed. Now Dark Magician, now he's doing the right thing. He remembered he had the wand, and that wand is going to be a much better weapon to take on these Dart Nuts that'll do 2 hit points of damage. And there's a fairy. Of course you get a fairy drop when you're low on health. Never happens with me.
Oh, I like this play from Sparko picking up the admittedly overpriced candle, but can now check out level the vanilla level 8 spot.
Yeah, I definitely don't blame Sparkover for making that purchase, as you do need the candle to gain access to the vanilla level 8 spot. And for all we know, the red candle could be in the vanilla level 8 spot.
Those bomb prices, though, my gosh.
I do not like those bomb prices. I mean, anytime you see a markup, that's bad. But when you see the absolute maximum price for that bomb, that 4-pack of bombs, you know you're going to be in for a rough seed. Sparkover going to go and take the heart in this any cave. That'll put her up to 5 hearts, a 2 in 3 chance of picking up the white sword item. Not going to check the coast just yet. Instead, going to find out what that large secret is. Let's see what we have. 70 rupees! Oh, this is a poverty seed confirmed. Oh.
Yikes. Well, I mean, it's still enough to, buy some things.
I
Like
definitely do not
a
approve of
pack and a
this.
half of bombs or something?
Right, yuck. I definitely do not approve of this seed. No, I do not approve of the money on this seed. No way, no how. Sparkover is going to check vanilla level 8's location. Let's see if it's level 8. Nope, level 7. So right now, Dark Magician just trying to find the Triforce here in level 6. But that's easier said than done because level 6 in shapes tends to be on the very beefy side. It can be over 40 rooms. Same thing applies to level 8. So those are the two nasty levels typically in shapes, is level 6 and 8. Oh, speaking of nasty, look at the ink pot here in level 7. It's segmented, but look what we have in level 7.
Yeah, look at that. That was a very quick ladder.
My goodness gracious. Contestants, name that ink pot. Boy, this is a beefy sized level 7. I gotta have to find out how many rooms that is. That's a big one.
It's... I don't know what that ink blot is.
27 rooms. Holy smokes. That's big.
I would say it's a cactus that's been split in half.
Yeah, I got nothing on that one. Yeah, I'll just go with that. A cactus split in half.
Oh, I see some suggestions in chat. A donut and a banana. Yeah, I can sort of see that.
Oh, boy, I like the answer that Mr. Cab gave in chat. A Gibdo playing with a toy bolt. I love that answer. That's a great answer. And we have our ink blot in level 6. Contestants named that ink blot.
Kind of reminds me of like a dog with their tail sort of curled up on itself.
And DM finds the Triforce in this 31-room level 6, so that is going to be his third Triforce piece, and he is done with that level. He'll move on.
Meanwhile, Sparkover just shot a Manhandla, really showing off her archery skills there.
Yeah, definitely. Her combat's been pretty solid so far this evening, and right now it's just trying to find the Triforce, trying to find that staircase item in level 7. That's going to be tough because there's going to be 2 sets of transport staircases. Looks like we might be having a little bit of technical issues on Sparkover's end, but it looks like she's out of level 7 for the time being. She's going to check the ladder item on the coast, and she's going to like it because she's only got 1 key, and she's about to go to lots of keys.
Unfortunately, she was running low on bombs there, so that might prove to be the bigger limitation. But getting the any key will definitely help her out.
Meanwhile, Dark Magician in the bonus cave here will pick up a heart container. That's his first extra heart container. He's now up to 4, so he has a 1 in 3 chance of picking up that white sword item. We're going to see where he's going to head for next. He does have enough to purchase that candle. He does not have a candle yet, which you're going to need to get into level 7, which has that all-important ladder. Look at this swag HUD clip that Dark Magician's doing.
Oh, yeah. Extra swag points for Dark Magician.
Ooh, Sparkover. So where she took the death at proves to be where level 9 is.
Okay, interesting. So I don't know if Sparko would go... Well, she has more bombs, so it might go back to, what was it, level 7?
Correct.
With those bombs?
Yep,
or it
absolutely.
might head up to... Oh, she is going back down. Okay. So Dark Magician is probably going to join her really shortly.
Yep, as he just purchased the candle, and those red Octrox, they are beefed up as well. 1 isn't enough. They are 2 HP.
Yeah, I think the blue Octrox were at 4 if I was counting correctly as well. So.
Ooh, that's nasty. Dark Magician also in some bomb trouble as well. He does not have any bombs. He just picked up that map, and he's probably not too thrilled about this ink blot. Yeah, 27 that's definitely on the larger end of a level 7. I think the biggest I've ever seen level 7 is 28 rooms.
Yeah, some folks say that level 6 is really the new level 7 of the game because of how it tends to be a little bit larger in shapes.
Yeah, that 6 and 8 again, both could be over 40 rooms each, and yeah, they're both pretty nasty. Yeah, I'd have to say 6. Well, there is our push block item. in the staircase, we find the rat. That's going to gain Sparkover access to the vanilla level 4 spot. Dark Magician's out of level 7 because he has no bombs.
Yikes. Well, that could, if there's something in the vanilla level 4 spot, that could come back to haunt him.
We will see. So now Sparkover needs to find, she has the ladder as well, so now she just needs to find the Triforce. The compass would really come in handy here.
Yeah, no Dark Magician. You don't have the raft. You can't get to that island yet.
Nope, that's for sure. Instead, Dark Magician's going to pick up a medium secret for 28 rubies. What an appropriate community hint. Everything's coming up Millhouse, because, you know, I've been saying that a lot. I was saying that a lot last time regarding Mr. Cav's performance.
Yeah, well, he's also going to be getting the bad news shortly that there's nothing he can really do in the vanilla 2 spot right now.
Unfortunately, doesn't get any bomb drops either, so Sparkover going to bomb to the right and see if there's anything of value here. Well, here's the staircase that's going to be the transport that would hopefully take her to the Triforce. No drop. Could have been a drop on the upper right corner, but not this time. This will be the transport, which I would imagine will take her somewhere to that left section of the ink blot, and it does.
Oh, and now level 7 gives them bombs.
Well, I guess Zelda had too much jelly on her toast this morning because her room is in level 7 and it's abducted by Zols, or Gels rather.
Yep. Oh no, Dark Magician is going to actually spend $40 on a pack of bombs. Wow. You know you have to be desperate if that's what you're paying for them.
Yeah, and it's more of a desperation situation. I mean, oh, look out! Ooh, that was a close call. Sparkover getting a little bit frisky with that blue Lionel.
Oh,
she's down.
No!
She got sniped.
Ouch.
Oh, that's painful. Back to start she goes.
Yikes.
Now Dark Magician back in level 7.
Alright, well, he's going to be playing Find That Bomb Hole now. Hopefully, he'll have enough bombs to actually make progress, because there were a couple of bomb holes that didn't bomb, I think. Anyway, oh, there he goes. Gets another bomb pack. Sparko's now going to be trying that transport staircase again.
Yep, we'll see if this is a transporter or if it's a red herring. Nope, that's a red herring for Dark Magician. So Sparkover back to the room where she took the death in. Oh, didn't see that coming. Gotta be careful now.
We haven't seen either of these players pick up a potion or a brick yet, so they're operating only on 4 or 5 heart containers, unfortunately.
Sparkover finds the second transport staircase, but Dark Magician takes a death in level 7. So yeah, this has definitely been common having. Yeah. Because that large secret's only 70 rupees, buying a blue ring's going to be really tough. They're going to have to hope for the red ring somewhere down the road, and soon. Sparkover clearing this room full of likes, hoping that there's going to be a drop here, but I don't think there will be a drop because this is where a push block staircase is. If it didn't push, there could be a drop, but yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be a time sink for Sparkover here.
She's probably just increasing her count to be able to force a 5 or something.
Oh, get a load of this. We have a potential Goma block. Thankfully, both of these runners have the bow and silver arrows. Unfortunately, Sparkover having a little bit trouble getting this Goma down. She's got to be careful. One more fireball to the face, and she's a goner. Oh, and she's late again. 2 silver arrows will do the trick to get this blue Goma down. I think she's got 1 on the board. Oh, and she missed again.
Dark Magician taking a death right as he was going into the stair, or about to go into the staircase.
There. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Sparkover let her guard down. Got the Goma, but the fireball before Goma died gets her too. So ties go to the AI.
Having that, tie goes to the Goma.
Brutal.
Well, at least she knows there's nothing too important in that room, so probably won't be fighting the Goma again.
Of course, the room to the south could be the only way to get to that Triforce room. It's hard to say, but yeah, it is not a drop room, so she could skip the... Oh! Did you see that gel doing its best Dikembe Mutombo impression? Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, wow, the combat in this seed has just been not treating either of the runners well, unfortunately.
We've got a high five now on the screen as Dark Magician and Sparkover were in the same room for a moment, but now Sparkover has to do this room all over again.
Ooh,
Trying to do a
dodging
block clip
that
is
sword.
dangerous. This is dangerous. She gets through it. Very nice. All right. Oh, got a little bit too close to the pancakes, and now she's on the all-you-can-eat buffet for these likes. Now she really has to be careful. One more hit, and back to start she'll go again. Oof.
Yeah, this is not the time you want to get trapped in your brunch food.
No, and Sparkover thinking about going for the kill again, it looks like. Oh, she missed. Now she's like, nah, bump this. Let's just... There's the compass! Can she get to it? Yes!
But is she going to be able to get out? That's the... No, she's going to up A and try it again.
Oh, and that Goma was required because you have to go north of that room to get the Triforce unless there was a workaround to the right, to the north, and to the left.
That is typical for these seeds.
Or actually, no. I take that back.
Oh, looks like Magician
yes.
might have a workaround by going around the top of the donut.
Yeah, he doesn't know it, but yeah, there might be a workaround. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, it was looking good until Petra Wayne made an appearance. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the monster who will be guiding us through the next 30 minutes of level 7. Not like this.
Unfortunately, Sparko is realizing she can't go around the bottom.
Indeed.
It was worth a try bomb-holing, or trying to bomb there for a...
Oh, absolutely. Anything to not have to fight that Goma again.
Yikes.
Or, I take that back again. She doesn't have to fight the Goma. She just needs to spend a key that she doesn't need to be spending. I'm looking at the wrong directions here. This is... What an easy room to get the Triforce. Just a few gels.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. Unfortunately, though, without the compass, Dark Magician's going to be doing a lot more searching of level 7, where...
Oh, and the same thing happens to Dark Magician! After taking down the Goma, he too gets picked off at the end! What are the odds of that, Tetra?
Yeah, that's never happened before. Oh, wait, it...
No! I've never seen that happen before, so yeah, you can imply the GDQ guidelines with that one, absolutely.
Well, no, I was being sarcastic because that happened to Sparkover, where the last fireball hit her just...
Yeah, I have seen that before, but I've never seen it where both runners took a fireball to the back at the end. That's never happened before.
Nah, definitely not. So, looks like Sparko's going to be looking at the Northeast 100 secret. She might be thinking about a bomb upgrade or a ring at this point.
It could be, yep, 70 rupees for that large secret, or she might be thinking about buying a potion as well. She's near where the letter is.
Meanwhile, in chat, looks like we got a huge raid from Willard J. Bradley. Thank you very much for the raid.
Very nice. Sparkover not going for the letter, so it doesn't look like potion purchase is on her mind right now. She might think about getting one from the Take-Any's later on. While that happens, Dark Magician did get his raft out of the staircase, so now he has both items out of level 7, just looking for the Triforce.
Meanwhile, it looks like Sparko's going to be checking the Vanilla 5 spot. I don't think she's gone for the White Sword item yet, so we don't know what that is.
I'm guessing at this point she won't until she finds another heart container. She might find one right here. Let's find out what level we're going to be dealing with. These Octrox are just ganging up on the door, and Sparkover, well, forget that fairy. She got a heart. Ooh, it's level 1.
Ooh, that's always a good find because of how relatively small it is. Except knowing how this seed is going, it's probably going to be Wizrobe infested.
And it's
calling
segmented.
it right now.
Is it going to be Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse? Well, we don't know yet. We see nothing but wall masters. That ain't the worst thing to see in the world. So, right now, Sparkover's looking for 3 items. One that's going to be behind a staircase, and 2 that are going to be on the ground. And, well, it's Bull's voices and a clock.
Yeah, I guess now that the runners have both the bow and silvers, the pulse voices aren't going to be too much trouble for them.
Well, we have the magical boomerang, and Sparkover will pick it up. I don't know if she was trying to avoid it or not, but if she was trying to avoid it, it didn't quite work out. The keys pushed her into that one.
Ooh, on her last heart with the manhandler there.
Yeah, trying to do the bow and arrow stretch, which is good to save on bombs, but not an efficient way when you only have a few hearts, because you want to try and get that bullseye if you possibly can, the strike as it were. So it was a good try by Sparkover, but she's going to have to try it again.
Meanwhile, Dark Magician got the bad news that you can't bomb east, or you can't bomb from the east into the Triforce room in level 7. So he's going to have to go all the way around the corner in order to finish up those last couple of rooms.
Right now, he doesn't know that the Triforce is there. Remember, he doesn't have the compass. So we thought about going to the locked door to the right, but he's gonna tango with this blue gum, and now he's on full health, so he'll have plenty of chances.
Yeah, but trying to do it with that river there where you can't move sideways right where you would want to. But he's going to get the compass, it looks like.
Yeah, but now he's gonna have to escape that room, and again, we have
with only 5 arrows. That's going to be
tough. That's a tough sell, and unless there's a bomb drop from one of these Lionels, that's his last arrow right there. And we don't have Wizrobes, we have Darknuts.
Everybody's second favorite enemy.
Yep, and it's the blue variety too, so it feels like level 5 all over again. And what do you know, it's level 5's location, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I like what she's doing by hovering or just staying right over the water areas so that the Darknuts can't actually hit her. It's not the fastest drop, but it's definitely safe.
Yeah, in her case with 1 heart, anytime you get hit, you're losing 2 hearts. Now, Dark Magician does find his Triforce out of level 7. That's going to be his 4th Triforce, so he maintains his lead over Sparkover. But right now, I think at this point, I'd say it's anybody's game right now.
Yeah,
find out where Dark Magician's heading. Might be heading for... First, it looks like he's going to head for Monocle Rock and pick up the heart container. Or is he going to just leave it there for the time being? No, he's going to go in. He was hoping for some bombs, but no dice. Sparkover still needs to be careful. That was a great room right there. Well played for Sparkover.
Like Dark Magician has the same idea of getting some extra arrow money after having ran out in level 7 there.
Certainly can't fault him at that point, because arrow fodder is important. And Sparkover this time is just going to go around the manhandler. And what do we find here? Just a key, so Sparkover can ignore this room. Let's see if we have anything in Aquamenta's room. It's a heart container. That's going to guarantee Sparkover that white sword item. Looks like both of the other items are going to be south of that blue Darknut room that Sparkover just completed. I hope that room is still clear, because how many rooms is it before it respawns? Was it 5 or 6 rooms?
I want to say 6, but I'm not sure.
And Sparkover, and I see why she decided to take on this room. Knowing that the orange Darknuts are in the bomb-dropping group, she was hoping for a pack of bombs, and she got one. Now she is going to try and get the strike here, but her shot goes a little bit light. So now she's going to use the bow and arrow to take care of the last petal if she can. Nice shot. And gets the compass.
Hashtag worth it.
Absolutely, it was worth it. Now she knows exactly which room she needs to tackle to get her Triforce speed. So now she's looking for the other staircase. And good, the Darknuts are gone, and she has to play find the bomb hole anyways, and there's a bomb. Here's where the staircase item is going to be, and it's guarded by Stealthos. Should be pretty easy to get through.
What do we got?
Well, she's got a clip first. She does it, and what do we have? We've got the book. No thanks.
Ew.
Thank you very next. Let's move on.
Nope, nope, nope.
There's the Triforce, and she's not going to grab it, which I don't blame her. There's only a few rooms left to explore here in level 1, and one of them is going to have that third item.
And it looks like the red dark nuts are relatively squishy. So, it's not... Oh, except I think she got Y-forced into them.
I do think so, too. That's unfortunate. Now it's decision time for Sparkover. Is she going to gamble and leave that item behind? I think she's going to be pot committed. She is going to gamble.
Well, no, I don't think she's gambling because she already saw both the magic boomerang and the heart container.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the magical boomerang. Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. I forgot about the magical boomerang because I don't know why. It's the red candle, which would have come in handy about 35 minutes ago.
Yeah, where were you when we needed you, Red Candle? Come on.
Order of operations game, but nonetheless, with the red candle, again, another secondary weapon, and with the red candle, you can fire as many times as you want on the screen. Just keep in mind a maximum of 2 shots on the screen at a time. With the blue candle, you can only fire it once. You want to fire it again? Gotta go to another screen. Yeah, I completely forgot about the magical boomerang.
So it looks like Sparkover is going to head over to the vanilla lying spot. It's interesting how the runners are generally taking a very similar path. The major difference being that Dark Magician already visited level 6 ahead of time.
Dark Magician sees the book and says, "No way,
Nope.
Jose."
Yeah, he's just going to nope right on out there.
And behind level 9's location, we have level 5. Now, for those of you who don't know what the book does, book, when equipped with the wand, enables your wand to shoot flames after it makes contact with enemies or the walls or obstacles. Now, while it can give you some extra combat on certain enemies like Gibdos, and sometimes it can work as a long-range red candle, it's more of a hurt than it is a help, because you can always take your own damage from the candle, and it makes doing the wand trick that much harder. Dark Magician getting his Triforce out of level 1. That's number 5.
And speaking of things that hurt, we got blue danger noodles on Sparko's side.
That is not fun at all.
Oh.
And who got that fairy just in time, and that
but
fairy
not
led her
enough
to the...
help. Oh, no.
Wow! That blue danger noodle just swarmed all over Sparkover. She had no chance.
Yeah, this is the type of thing where if I were in her shoes, I would basically just be trying to make a break through the room. Don't try to kill it, just YOLO through. But even, saying that is one thing, but doing it is another. But she is able to make it through to the left, so that's a good thing.
Right now, she just has a much easier enemy set in these gels. Hopefully she can get some kind of drop. No room drop. And here she goes again. Well, this is just nasty. They are just
not cooperating.
They are congregating on that left door, but finally Sparkover gets an opening to get away from that room.
And is able to enter the war room.
What do you mean the war room? You mean that... Oh, I get it. There was a blue Goma. I was going to say, what war room? There's a bunch of blue danger noodles, land molas, that are guarding that room. Is that a war enough?
Seriously.
Sparkover is another blue Goma, and this time does not get the recoil of that fireball, so that blue Goma is gone for good now.
Yeah, force definitely seems to be what you need in order to survive in this seed.
Oh, now we have more Lionels here. We still haven't seen any Wizrobes yet. I got a feeling we're only going to see 2 Wizrobe dungeons, and one of them's got to be level 9.
Oh, careful, Sparko.
Yeah, one more hit.
Looks like Dark Magician is going to be... Oh, got by those blue Lamolas without much trouble at all. So, let's see what we got.
Is this going to be the staircase item? Yes, it is. Oh, boy! Ooh. How about that?
Jewelry.
That's a sight for sore eyes. Jewelry, it is, Tetra. That is going to quadruple Sparkover's defense. Damage now taken down to 1/4 the base value. So now those blue Lamolas
look stunning.
Aren't going to be as much of a nuisance as they were about a few minutes ago.
Yep.
And that's good news for Dark Magician. He's here in level 5 as well. If he's able to persevere long enough, he'll get that jewelry also.
I like Sparko taking advantage of the silver arrows. Oh, and it's rewarded with a heart container.
Now she's found both of the items here in level 5, just looking for the Triforce piece. But Tetra, we haven't found any progression items in there for a while, and I'm starting to think at least one of level 2 or level 3 is going to have one of our progression items. That is, of course, the recorder.
Yeah, they already found the raft, I believe, but not the recorder, so that's still MIA.
And Dark Magician is about to get his red ring that's going to quadruple his defense also. So at the moment, it looks like Dark Magician, depending on how long it takes Sparkover to find the Triforce piece here in level 5, is going to maintain that one dungeon lead.
Yeah, and I find it appropriate that Dark Magician is now sort of a very dark color.
Absolutely. A sprite swap there, so it doesn't look like he's got the red ring, but we know he does have the red ring, so he can go ahead and tank enemies as he chooses. Sparkover at this point is just looking for something, a compass, the Triforce, anything. But right now, this has been tough sledding.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sparkover going to go ahead and tank this four-headed Gleeok. It's still going to take a lot of hits, and every time you get hit by a fireball, that's a quarter heart right there. So it's 10 hits for the first head, 6 hits for all subsequent heads. And remember, she hasn't been in level 6 yet that has the wand, so that's something she doesn't have for this fight. But she's got just one more head left to go, and with that red ring, that's really going to help her out. And gone.
All right, well, good news is that the Gleeok's gone. The bad news is that really came up empty, and this may be a find the bomb hole situation for both of the players soon.
Certainly, Tetra, and now Dark Magician in a orange Lionel room, down to just 1 bomb. Sparkover still has 6 bombs in her arsenal, so yeah, if this is one of those find the bomb hole situations and Dark Magician doesn't get lucky, he may have to exit this level. Still no drops, nothing in that gel room for Sparkover. There's the map!
Oh, map. Okay. Named adding plot. It's kind of like a... I don't know, like a phaser or something? Or
Can't quite wrap my head around this one. It kind of looks like... No, I got nothing.
We have some suggestions in chat about it being either a duckling sitting down or E.T.
E.T.'s not bad, except the head's too big. I can't call it E.T.
Yeah.
And Dark Magician out of bombs. Well, he's gonna go ahead and reset all the enemies here in level 5 because there were some bomb dropping enemies along the way. Power drill's not bad.
Okay, so Sparko's going to find a bomb hole on the easternmost peninsula of the level. It's still... This Triforce is being very elusive, and getting that key is not going to help.
But you know what is going to help? Finding the compass. DM knows exactly where the Triforce is now. It's just a way of getting there.
Nice. Have they already found... Yeah, they found the transport staircase, and there's probably not a second one, so...
No, there won't be, because it's not segmented.
So I'm guessing
However,
it's find the bomb hole to get down there?
It's not segmented, you know, per se, but this is almost like a segmented level 5 naturally, like you'd see in the vanilla game.
Ah, there's the bomb hole. I think Sparko just found it.
Yep, and she is now only a couple of rooms away. Now, she doesn't know it because she doesn't have the compass. And there's another mug room. We found all 3.
And it's going to cost her 32 arrows to get through there. Yikes.
At least this is an easy room to tangle with. Again, doesn't know it, but she is so close to the Triforce here in level 5. She's going to have to push that box, Sparkover. And she's going to be on her way. So as long as she goes left and doesn't take a death, she's only got 2 hearts. Going to have to be careful here. What's going to stop her? Nothing! You got to love that, Tetra.
Yep, and we have almost a sync or a high five between them. They're picking up the Triforces within seconds of each other.
Very nice. So Sparkover and Dark Magician getting the Triforce out of level 5, and Dark Magician still leads in that department, 6 Triforce pieces to 5.
It's very interesting, though, seeing them tackle the same levels, albeit in a slightly different order. But looks like Sparko's probably going to be going to level 6, which is what Dark Magician's already done. And if I had to take a guess, he's probably going to Vanilla 4.
Yeah, and if Vanilla level 4 spot does not have the recorder, then one of the 2 levels that these runners had to bail out on, level 2 or level 3, is going to have that recorder that'll gain them access to what's going to be. Actually, I don't know what it's going to be. We haven't checked the raft spot yet. We're about to find out what level this raft spot it is. Whatever it is, it's either going to be 4 or 8, and survey says it's 8, which means Quarter Lake is going to be level 4. This could get interesting. There's 3 chances for a Dark Magician to find the recorder here in level 8 because there's 3 items. You have the 2 that are behind staircases and the 1 that is on the ground. Whoa, we have a Patra sighting in level 8. Oh, dear.
Welcome to level 8.
Now, this staircase could potentially be one of his 2 items, or it could be a transport. And if it's segmented, there's going to be multiple transports. And now Dark Magician down to his last heart. But
yeah, he's got to be
take down this
careful
Patra.
because even with that rigging, he's not invincible.
Yeah, you're losing half a heart. Is this an item? Nope, that's a transport staircase, and he will take it. And provided this is not a segmented level 8, the next staircase he finds guaranteed will have an item. We'll see about that. I'll tell you what, Tetra, if we don't see any Wizrobes here in level 8, that means they're all in 4 and 9.
Oh, everybody's favorite enemy. Well, I mean, at least they haven't had to deal with the Wizrobes in the early game.
Wow,
Dark
that's a big...
Magician finding a heart container there.
That may not seem like a big find, Tetra, but it's always peace of mind to find that floor item out of the way in this gigantic level 8. But, oh shoot, thankfully he's got that wand, so these land molas will not harm him, and he can take him down, go back the way he came. Nice fight.
So Sparko's keeping on going through level 6. I don't think she's found any items there yet, and I don't really remember how quickly Dark Magician found them when he was in 6. But it looks
Found
like...
them pretty fast.
Yeah, I think the difference is that Sparko has the ladder, so she can progress through a little bit more quickly, as well as the any key. So she might be able to take this on faster. And catch up a little bit on Dark Magician. I'm not sure.
Will this be one of his items? Yes, it will. And it's the white sword. Not a progression item, but it's definitely going to help him out. It's going to double his attack power. 2 hit points of damage each strike will do to the enemies. Very nice find. There's the map for level 6. We had seen it earlier.
Do you remember where the items were here?
No, I don't. All I know is that the wooden boomerang and the wand were the 2 items. The wooden boomerang was behind the staircase. The wand was just lying there all by itself. There's the compass.
Compass will definitely help if she's in a gambling mood.
And if she decides to gamble, I mean, yes, she's going to miss out on the wand, but again, with the silver arrows, it's not going to be much of a hindrance here. If she does decide to hit that Gamble-matic 9000, it's going to come up 3 bars for her, because, again, we know there's no progression items here in 6.
Yeah, so, I mean, knowing what we know, it's definitely the right strategy for her to just take the Tringle and run. And if she's feeling behind at this point, which she very well might, that's probably her best strategy.
So let's see what she decides to do as she ties up the score in the Triforce department. This is a big decision for her. She's gambling. Good job.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what, she's definitely in this race, folks. It's literally anybody's game, and you know she's going to be heading for vanilla level 4's location, which is where level 8 is. So far, though, Dark Magician's found 2 of the 3 items. But again, the item that we're really looking for is that recorder.
Yeah, both of these runners, I believe, are a recorder away from go mode at this point. So the race really might come down to who finds that recorder first.
And Dark Magician not going to take the transport staircase. Now here's a single block room with the slow-moving orange Lamolas. Thankfully, with the red ring, only going to do half a heart of damage. Much easier to tangle with than their blue counterpart.
This could be the item that Dark Magician is going to find right now, which is the heart container. So that is not what we're looking for. So
Tetra, that means that the recorder is in one of the 2 levels that both of these runners bailed out on earlier in the race. It's either in level 2 or it's in level 3.
Ooh, so which level they come back to might be the decision that really makes a difference here.
And for Sparkover, she has more options than Dark Magician does, because Dark Magician knows everything about level 6. Sparkover, remember, took a chance. We know it's the correct gamble, but with 2 items in level 6 versus just 1 in 2 and 3, what do you do?
Given that she's gotten the Triforces already, I would say probably look at the smaller levels.
I mean, I would too. I mean, you got to check the smaller levels first, but this is going to be a tough decision for Sparkover. I mean, for Dark Magician, it's going to be a little bit easier, but this is going to come down to who finds the recorder first. But look at this. Sparkover finds the Triforce in level 8, so she takes the lead in the Triforce department. We do find a map in level 8. It is definitely segmented. Contestants, name that ink blot.
It's some bird flying over a flight of stairs.
This is on the small side of the level 8. Of course, we did see a large level 7, so this is kind of expected. It's only 30 rooms. Now, Sparkover deciding not to gamble here on level 8, which makes sense. She has found one of the items. She found the heart container. She hasn't found the white sword or the other staircase item yet.
Love the use of the red candle to help alleviate some of the danger from the danger noodle.
Yeah, that's what. Look at all of these Patras here.
On the bright side, having the red ring does let you tank through a lot, but it's still just not a pleasant situation to be in.
Especially in Sparkover's situation, because she does not have the white sword yet, where Dark Magician does. So right now, and that's a huge find for Dark Magician, there is the compass. So now he knows exactly where he needs to go to find the Triforce. Yes, she doesn't have the wand out of level 6 either, so she is resorting to red candle searchers. Again, not a bad play against these pancakes. And there, well, sorry, Dark Magician, you already checked that staircase. Try again.
Yeah, I don't know if Dark Magician does mapping of levels. He might not and just lost track of it in the heat of the moment.
By the way, Tetra, I've got this ink blot. This is absolutely perfect. It's Moon Patrol for the Atari 2600, and you're jumping over one of those pyramid-shaped rocks. That's what that is.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've played that game before, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, early 80s game. It was also done on the arcades as well. So, yeah, Sparkover now going to tackle this Patra here.
80s video games. Who plays those?
I do. Love my retro games. But let's move on here. Dark Magician still trying to find the 3rd item. I believe he's only found 2 of them so far. I think he has not found the heart container that Sparkover found. This is going to be, I believe, the transport staircase. Yes, that'll be the transport staircase for Sparkover.
Yeah, and he's also still off looking for the Tringle, although he's in the exact opposite side of the level from it.
Yeah, and I think he's on the opposite side because he's looking for that 3rd item. He doesn't know about it yet.
Wow, this is quite the level 8 for both of the players. Oh, and another Patra, because of course there's another Patra.
Okay, I stand corrected. It's our monster who will get us through the next 30 minutes of level 8.
Why not level 9 as well? You know, while we're at it.
Why not? Yeah. So, having seen what we have seen, Tetra, I do believe by process of elimination, we're going to see Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse in levels 4 and 9.
Well, I'm sure the runners are going to absolutely love that.
Yeah, level 9, not so much, but the fact that it's only 2 levels, I think they'll take it.
Yeah. So
look at this.
Another Patra.
I don't believe this. I don't think I've seen as many Patras as I've seen. And now she's on the other side of that shoot room, and Sparkover's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame her for just upping right away. Probably saying, oh shoot, or a similar word.
Right. Meanwhile, Dark Magician has a little bit of a problem here. He's only got 1 bomb left, so this could get a little bit dicey here for him.
Yeah, this is like the oops, all Patras level.
Yeah, absolutely. I love doing the oops all berries meme for anything. Yeah, oops all Patras, you better believe it. So now it looks like Dark Magician's just going to grab this Triforce here and get the heck out of level 8. Again, I believe he's only found 2 of the 3 items. He didn't find the heart container that Sparkover found. And Sparkover hasn't found the white sword that DM has found. So Dark Magician will take his Triforce, so we are tied up in that department once again. And I think Dark Magician now has a decision to make. 2 or 3. Let's find out what he decides to do.
He's probably thinking about it and checking his notes.
Yep. Because this is a big decision for both of these runners once Sparkover finds that white sword here in level 8. Because once she finds that white sword, she knows she's going to have to go back to a previous dungeon to find that Olive Garden breadstick. That'll gain these runners access to level 4. And it looks like Dark Magician's going to choose level 3. So if this ends up being the right call, Dark Magician's going to take a pretty hefty lead on Sparkover. Unfortunately for Sparkover, that ends up being a red herring.
This staircase, I don't know if she's been down before, so...
Nope, that's the heart container. Okay, Dark Magician found both items. All right, he did find all 3 items. I stand corrected. It was Sparkover who hadn't found any of them. So that's 2 of the items.
Speaking of items, did you just see that?
Was that the recorder?
That was the recorder Dark Magician just
wow.
picked up. So
and now Dark Magician, clearly, right now, in the driver's seat in game number 1. That is a huge find.
Yeah, and he didn't have to go even that far back into level 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Boy, that is absolutely crazy here. So, Sparkover, once she finds that white sword, big decision. And if she doesn't pick level 3 first, it could be curtains here for game number 1. Here's level 4 now for Dark Magician. And any moment now, we should see our first appearance of Uncle Wizzy. Not yet, though.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Stalfos's on this seat yet.
We have seen Stalfos's, but we haven't seen... that they may be the common enemy.
That's possible. Yep. So as Dark Magician goes through level 4, he's really going to be in Triforce and Go mode at this point. So not even stopping to go back half the room to get that heart container. But Compass will definitely help his play.
And now he knows exactly where to go. I'm just a little bit surprised he didn't grab it. There it is! Uncle Wizzy guarding the key.
Oh yeah, we found Uncle Wizzy's house.
Yeah, luckily they didn't roll high, so it was either neutral or -1. Oh, and Sparkover back in that shoot room again. Oof. Boy, the more time she spends here trying to find that 3rd item in level 8, the bigger lead Dark Magician is going to have here. But level 9, we call it the Great Equalizer for a reason, Tetra, because anything can happen. Resource management, Zelda doing her best hide-and-seek impersonation.
Speaking of equalizers, look at this room where the Triforce is.
Of course a blue wizard room is required to get a Triforce because the game knows.
that rude level 4.
Oh, absolutely. You might want to post that emote again in chat.
It's okay. Chat already knows. But
Yeah. All right, one more blue Wizrobe left to go, and there's the Triforce for Dark Magician. That is all 8 Triforce pieces. He is now eligible to go into level 9. So, Tetra, 65 minutes in. Tell me, what are we going to be looking for in level 9?
well, we have a little game we like to play as the runners are going to level 9. There are 23 possible chests that the... Oh, wait a minute. Wrong Zelda. Sorry. This isn't Link to the Past. We're going to be... We're going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. If the player is one room away from Ganon, you'll hear a nice little roar and letting you know he's close by. The other thing that we'll be looking for is a single shutter room, which will indicate that if the shutter doesn't open until they found the Triforce, that'll indicate that Princess Zelda is hiding behind that door.
Yep, that's right. But as we've seen a lot so far in this tournament, Zelda has been supreme at hide and seek. Once you've defeated the Ganon, it's not over yet. You got to find where that shutter door is, where Princess Zelda is. So 6606 in, Dark Magician entering level 9. And what are our choices? Up or right? Interesting.
Going with the up. That's sort of the classic play. Oh, and greeted by our friends, the Wizrobes.
Of course, no surprise, we knew they were going to be in here by process of elimination. For those of you who don't know, in Randomizer, there must be at least 2 dungeons of each enemy set. We hadn't seen any Wizrobes until the second to last level, so we knew off the bat. We have Dig Doggers here in level 9.
Ooh. It's a good thing they picked up that recorder.
Absolutely, because you never know. Oh my goodness, what a find! Dark Magician finds the compass, so now knows exactly where Zelda is, but I'm just a little bit surprised he didn't check to confirm the path. He's assuming that you can make a straight shot there, but Zelda doesn't like to play it as nice as you think. We'll see if it is a straight shot, or we have to find that workaround.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sparkover found the white sword, which is the good news. The bad news is that that's not the progression item she is looking for, so now she's going to be having that choice to make about where to go first. And, I don't know.
Looks like, I don't know either. Well, she has no bombs, so she was looking for bombs.
Right.
But it looks like she's heading for 3.
Yeah, which is the right play, even though she doesn't know that.
Now, in shapes, whenever we are trying to find Ganon, only one dark room. Now, in vanilla level 9, there's lots of dark rooms. So when we see the first dark room in level 9, we know we have found the beast. Sparkover making the correct move. Level 3, she's going to find her recorder, and then she can make her way to level 4. She's definitely still in this race, but this is going to take one heck of a level 9 for Sparkover to complete the comeback here. I mean, anything is still possible.
Yep, that's why they call it the Great Equalizer, right, Loss?
Yeah, who knows how you need to get into Ganon's room. Maybe it's easy. Maybe there's a required blue Wizrobe room, and there's 8 of them. Who knows?
But yeah, look at how that white sword just cuts through the dark nuts like butter.
Absolutely. Nice combat there for Sparkover. DM still trying to find where Ganon is. Sparkover trying to find that recorder.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the sound up, but I don't know if he's actually heard Ganon at all yet.
I will say this much, if there's a straight shot to Zelda's room after you've defeated the beast, then Zelda is going to take a rare loss in hide and seek.
Well, meanwhile, Sparkover is up to her neck in blue Wizrobes, or blue Dark Nuts, rather.
Might as well be blue Wizrobes. Any hit and she's gone. Oh, man, that was close. She's still not out of the woods yet.
No.
Ah!
Yeah, I think she's going to need to get into that staircase in in order to progress.
I actually didn't see the recorder on Dark Magician's side. He hit it so fast. But ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. Right next to Zelda's room. You can't bomb into it there, of course. We need 8 hits to take down the beast here. A high roll driver will cost him 1 heart. Looking for the stun lock here. He's going to try the right. There's 1. Unfortunately, teleported left. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down goes Ganon. Nice fight for Dark Magician.
We've
got
got bacon.
Yes, we do, Tetra, and the Triforce of Power. So, provided it's a straight shot, Dark Magician is going to be your winner and take a 1-0 lead in this match. Able to bomb to the north, and there is a door to the east. If there's another door to the east, and then there's a shutter door to the south, it is GG, but not so fast, my friend. Can we bomb to the east from this room? Yes, we can. Is there a shutter door to the south? Yes, there is. Get your GGs out for Dark Magician. He is your winner. He will take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-3 match. Give it up for Dark Magician. GG.
Yep, he finishes with an official time of 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 56 seconds. GG.
Very nicely done. And I think in the end, it came down to one thing. Well, actually, now it's coming down to 2 things. Level 8 exploration. Dark Magician just tore through the level 8, and then Sparkover not finding the recorder fast enough in level 3. Those were the 2 differences in this race tonight, because it was pretty equal going into level 8, but normally level 9 is the great equalizer. Tonight, level 8 proved to be the great equalizer against Sparkover.
Well, let's see if we can get Dark Magician in here for an interview now that he's completed the seed.
By the way, Tetra, I gotta say it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Whenever we play the game of Name That Tune, whenever in doubt, guess a Super Nintendo RPG. And guess what? This qualifies. Booster Tower from Super Mario RPG. That definitely qualifies. There it is.
Why does it always seem that it's like right when you get the dot done is when you find that item that you needed all along?
Yeah, it never fails, but again, Sparkover put up a really good fight. I mean, she was definitely in this race to the very end, but yeah, level 8 turned out to be her undoing tonight. But you know what? She'll have another chance in game number 2.
That is absolutely correct, and you never know what's going to happen in the game 2 and game 3 if necessary.
Sparkover going to get the 3rd and final large secret to boost up her arrow fodder. Get ready for level 4.
All right, I'm seeing in chat, Dark Magician is going to politely decline an interview. He's feeling a little bit under the weather, so we'll just keep on casting Sparkover's play.
Not a problem, and we hope you get better soon, Dark Magician. You know, that's kind of impressive when you're under the weather and you take home a victory like that. That is not easy to do, Tetra, so definitely props to him tonight.
Absolutely. So Sparko still hasn't found the map in level 4, so she's going in a little bit blind. Able to get that Trolldongo in the first bomb, which is always a big plus. Seems to be taking a little bit of a different path. Oh, she did.
This time, she had no choice.
Yep, and actually got Y-hearted, I guess.
Right. Whereas Dark Magician just avoided the heart completely. Turns out he didn't need that extra heart. But whether you like it or not, Sparkover, you gotta have heart. Alright, so Sparkover just has a couple more rooms full of Wizrobes left to contend with, and then she'll be on her way to level 9 as well. And we'll see how fast it takes her to get it done. And I must say, you know, based on what happened, yeah, Zelda lost hide and seek tonight. That it rarely happens, but it happened tonight. She lost hide and seek.
The only problem is that, remember, what's guarding the Triforce is 5 blue Wizrobes here.
Yep, indeed.
Oh, getting a really good bomb on them, though. Second one, not so great, but she's going to just go and tank mode them all. I mean, since she's getting a refill on the Triforce anyway, you might as well use your health to your advantage. and gets the last Triforce.
Very good level 4 there for Sparkover. So, yep, she'll be gaining access into level 9. So, yeah, the difference could prove to be about 10 minutes. We'll see her time will be when she enters level 9. Remember, on Dark Magician side, it was 66 minutes and 6 seconds. So that was actually a 4-minute and 50-second level 9. That's pretty fast.
Yeah. I mean, that's about as fast as you can do a vanilla level 9 as well, so definitely can't complain there.
Not at all. I mean, finding the compass helped, and then, you know, finding early Zelda always is a plus, finding Zelda early.
So it looks like Sparko's probably going to be trying to record over to Vanilla 8 here to go up to Vanilla 2.
Which makes perfect sense. So it looks like it's going to be just shy of a 10-minute difference going into level 9. Her time is going to be 75 minutes and 55 seconds, so 11 seconds less than 10 minutes.
Well, let's see if she's able to find Ganon a little bit quicker. If I remember correctly, he was sort of in the upper right part of the level.
One room next to Zelda. So once she finds the compass, if she does find it as fast as Dark Magician did. Oh, look at that blue wizard. What the heck's he doing?
I don't even want to know at this point.
I don't either. Let's move on. Sparkover now going to bomb to the north here, and now we've got a nickel behind that Stalfos.
Won't be able to bomb up, but we'll be able to go left, and I believe that's more or less the way to the compass.
I think you're right. Let's see. We'll find out in a little bit. There is a staircase. There's the Wizrobes. Now, Sparkover is getting close to where Zelda is, or in her case, Link, since she's playing as the Zelda sprite. She'll be rescuing Link instead, but she is going to take the transport staircase. Let's see where that's going to take her. Oh, boy.
Oh, that is not where she wanted to go.
Looks like a dead end, potentially. Nope, not this time. Yeah, little does she know this is not the direction Sparkover needs to be going. No, you're not Batman. I'm Batman. Oh boy, we have 6 blue Wizards, and Sparkover is hoping that they're not required. Well, good news, Sparkover, they're not required.
Well, that's quite the rude room she found there.
Most certainly is, Tetra. So now she's getting close to where Ganon is, I do believe. So this is. We'll see what happens. She's gonna go north. Yeah, she's getting close now.
Getting closer. I want to say Ganon was a little bit north of here.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I think 1 row north. But Sparkover does not feel like playing the game of Find the Bomb Hole now, because I think you had to play the game of Find the Bomb Hole. Now she's doing it in this room. Well, there it is.
Okay.
She might be able to get to Ganon's room from that position. Yeah, she's getting close.
Now, keep in mind, though, she doesn't know what we know here at home, that Ganon is actually above here. So she's just sort of going on this blind and is, ooh.
Ooh, what a time for a clock.
Yeah. I was going to say, I like the way she sort of intentionally took the hit from the Red Wizard, the melee hit or hug, as opposed to getting beamed, because those beams, even with the red ring, those do a full-hearted damage.
That is correct, Tetra. And there is the item. It's a heart container, and Sparkover's like, yeah, I'll just grab it. Why not?
Sure.
Because you gotta have heart. Now, yes, because you are absolutely correct. By hitting the Red Wizard's body, you lose 1/4 of a heart. But by getting hit by the beams, you take 4 times as much damage.
Okay, well, she found another bomb hole. I think she's getting on the right track.
She's very close. I think she just has to bomb to the right. She's going to check north first again. Can't falter. And She will be able to get to Zelda. Well, she doesn't have the compass, so we got to keep that in mind. All right, one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Here's Ganon. Looking for 8 hits. She's got plenty of health. Hyrule Driver will cost her 1 heart. Let's see what happens. And this is a fast enough fight here. And she goes to the north. If she goes to the north from there, she could potentially have a faster level 9 than Dark Magician. Not by much, but a little bit. We'll see what happens. There's 2 hits. There's 3. There's the stun lock. 5. Oh, but lost just a little tardy on that 4th hit. 6. But warping to the right.
Come on, Ganon.
7. And warping to the right again. Ganon being Ganon, as I like to say. But 1 more hit's all we need, and down goes Ganon 1 more time. What do we have?
We have bacon.
We sure do. Sparkover's going to try to bomb to the south. She's tried to bomb to the east, but little does Sparkover know that to the east is where Link is.
So she's probably going to have to go around, so those bomb holes actually might steer her, or lack thereof, might steer her in the right direction.
Yep, now if she just goes to the right, and then go to the right 1 more time, ooh, but she may take the staircase. If this is a staircase, that is. It is! Oh, is she gonna take it? She's gonna take it!
Oh, no.
Not like this! Oh, that's where the compass really came in handy.
Oof. I mean, she's making what's probably the right play based on the information she has.
However...
but is going back.
Yeah, she thinks that might be a stealth staircase, one that just leads to a one-off dead end. And whether or not she thought that way, it's gonna be a great move. Now she just has to go right. Yeah. Now she just has to go to the room 1 more to the right. Well, she does have to find the bomb hole. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Yeah, again, it's easy when you have the compass, not so easy when you don't. So, in this case, Link is winning the game of hide-and-seek on Sparkover's side. Wasn't the case on Dark Magician. Oof.
Yikes.
But you can't fault Sparkover. Resource management, she's reserving her bombs, and, for all she knows, there could be nothing there. We know you have to bomb to the right to get to the next room where you're going to see the shutter door to the south.
Yeah, I don't think we even saw this area of level 9 when
No.
Dark Magician was in here.
Nope. We haven't. That proves to be a red herring. There's nothing here. Here's a bunch of Wizrobes here. Yeah, it came down to routing in level 9. I mean, if Sparkover would have had would have been tied going into level 9, this would have ended up costing her that compass.
Okay, so we have another set of stairs here. Where is this going to take us? Oh, this has potential.
Yeah, there could be another way to get to Zelda's room from that side. You are correct. Maybe. And she wants no part of those
Wizards are
Wizrobes.
steering her in the right direction.
And there it is!
Nice.
So there was another way to get to Link's room. Get your GGs out for Sparkover. She will finish the race about 12 minutes behind.
Yep,
What is the official time?
Official time for Sparkover is 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 25 seconds. GG, Sparko.
Very nice. So it was about a 2.5 minute faster level 9 for Dark Magician, but still good level 9s on both sides of the board. But in the end, the difference in this race was level 8.
Yeah, and the good guess of where the recorder was.
Yeah, they both made the correct guess that level 3 was the level that had the recorder that would gain them access into level 4. So both of them making the right calls there. But props to Sparkover for making the big gamble out of level 6. I mean, that's another level that really could have cost her if she would have taken a gamble there. But she hit the gamble there absolutely correctly. But in the end, level 8, proven to be too much. But you know what? Like I said, she's got another chance. Get your GGs out for both runners. And make sure you give both of our runners a follow as well. They were tremendous tonight. Very tight race, pretty much throughout.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Sparko in here for an interview.
While we try to get Sparkover in here for an interview, I will mention that this was the last race of the evening, but there are at least 5 races coming your way tomorrow, starting with King Doll and Almighty Babino, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's right, you heard me right, folks. 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central on Speed Gaming. Then at noon Eastern, we have Buzz Thunder versus Karakarn VI. That's going to be on Speed Gaming 2. And then we have everybody's favorite breakfast. It is the croissant special, Jonthi versus Sausage Link. It is going to happen on Speed Gaming 2 and also Speed Gaming Francais. Before we go over the remainder of the races that'll be happening tomorrow, we do have our runner-up Sparkover here in the commentator's booth with us. GG, a well-put-up fight tonight. Guys, we're neck and neck for the most part, but the race came down to level 8.
Level 8 was not fun. I'm trying to remember which one that was.
Yeah,
it was
it
all
was
struck
Patras.
at that point.
Yeah, all the Patras.
Right.
Yeah, you actually had taken a brief lead over Dart Magician when you grabbed the Triforce out of level 8, but that third item, the White Sword, proved to be very elusive for you.
Yeah, it was. When I grabbed the map, it all made sense, but it took me a while to get there.
Yeah, level 6, though, you made an excellent play when you found the Triforce quick in level 6. You bailed immediately, and it turns out it was the good play for you in that part. And that's what enabled you to gain some time back on Dart Magician, because he basically had about a 1 Triforce lead on you pretty much up until level 8. Because in level 6, all you had was the wand and the wooden boomerang. And then when you grabbed the Triforce before Dart Magician did in level 8. So again, you took that brief lead. But yeah, in the end, level 8 did prove to be your undoing, but still, really good race for you tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad until I realized how struggling I was going to be to find the recorder, but I don't think I dug everything on the way out there because I knew 8 was coming and I was sort of hoping it was in 8 because of the 3 items, but yeah, that's what happens sometimes.
Absolutely, and level 8 being as large as it is, and it was a segmented level 8, and it had some lineage to it, so yeah, kind of a difficult one there, but yeah, you put up a really good fight. How about Link being one room next to Ganon?
Oh, was? I didn't even notice that, honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
the one advantage...
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ted. Yeah, you go ahead, Tetra.
All right. What I was going to say is that the advantage that Dark Magician had was that he found a compass while looking for Ganon, so he kind of knew exactly where to go after the Ganon fight, and that gave him a pretty big advantage there.
Oh, okay.
But what path you take in level 9 can really make a small path difference can make a big difference in the time. But I think you'll really like going through the VOD of this race because you'll see that both of you were traveling almost in lockstep and doing a lot of high fives and really, except for level 6, did I think pretty much everything in the same order. So
Neat.
you weren't as far behind as you might think.
Yeah, hopefully not. It's always interesting to see how it turns out. Nothing felt too bad to me, until the flailing about for the last few levels. But again, I knew I had 8 to find. I knew that level 3 was close to whatever was in 4, which I knew had a missing item. I just wish I remembered it was that darn bunny room because I tried to make a mental note of that. First thing on, I'm like, okay, bunny room's here. Get them later if you can. First priority if you haven't found the floor item. And guess what I forgot?
Now, it's all good. It was, again, really good race between the two of you, and your level 6 or level 9s rather were comparable. Dark Magician, because of that compass, did gain 2.5 minutes on you there, but still, you put up a really good fight tonight, and I wouldn't be the least bit shocked if we saw this go the distance.
Well, I'll do my best to make that happen.
Hey, GGD again, Sparkover. Any other questions you have for Sparkover, Tetra, before we call it a night?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you very much for putting on a really good show.
All right, well, thank both of you for doing the commentary and for the restream and for the tracking. always lovely for whoever's able to use their time to help us out with getting the races broadcast. So thank you very much to everybody for the team, and hopefully I'll see some of you back again for maybe a Sparko victory on Saturday. We'll find out later.
All right, thanks for being here, and best of luck to you in game number 2. All right, with that is going to conclude our coverage of tonight's race. 2 other races that'll be happening tomorrow night here. We don't have restreams scheduled yet for them, so please make sure you are looking at the document to find out when those races are going to be. Also happening tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, OPT Lawyer versus Cyberchow X. And then finally at 9 p.m., the conclusion of the Dark Falls Green Mario battle. It is game 3. Winner moves on against Chess Jerk. That's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. That should be a fun one.
Absolutely. Well, on behalf of all of us at Randomania, thank you all for watching and have a great rest of your evening.
Once again, make sure you give both of our runners and my commentator partner, Tetra Lee, a follow, and also special thanks to ex-Russian Bishop for doing the tracking for us tonight here on Randomania. For everyone here on Randomania, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have yourselves a great evening. We will see you again next time.